once that is all colored in, I'm gonna go back and get my different grays, or sorry, my different browns and my tan. Okay, so I'm gonna start with my darkest brown, and I'm gonna add a little bit of shading under his neck down here and around the shoulder and the hip. So that's gonna kind of show the edges of the arms and the head. And I'll add a little bit more here so it doesn't just all look like one blob. So I'm gonna take a minute, I'm gonna look at my sloth picture and see what direction their fur grows. So on the head, it looks like in the middle of the head, on one side, it grows towards the right. On the other side, it grows towards the left, and it kind of goes around the shape of the head. So I'm going to start with my lighter brown, and I'm going to start adding, I'm going to do some short individual lines for the hairs. And I'm just going to kind of follow the shape of the head here, all the way around. Then I'm going to take my darker color and add another layer, and that's going to give it a lot of texture. So now on his arms, the fur looks like it kind of curves around with the arm near his hand, but then on the shoulder it starts growing down, so that way if he gets rained on, the rain can just kind of go over his body, pass through him, and then continue onto the ground. So I notice he has some lighter fur in the middle of his arm going onto his back, so I'm going to do those light places first. And it helps if you have a really sharp pencil when doing stuff like fur or hair or eyelashes, because that's going to help you get the best kind of lines. Okay, so now I'm going to switch colors. And I'm just going to keep doing these short, fast lines for the fur. And I'm probably going to do 2 or 3 colors. And that's going to give it a lot of depth and texture and make it look really realistic. And I can add a little bit of dark back here to show the separation between his front leg and his back leg. And then I'm just going to add one more color to the darker spots. And I'm also doing my lines in different directions, because that's going to make it look a little bit more realistic, give it a little bit more texture. I know his hair is growing down, but it's not all just the same exact direction, so if I alter the direction a little bit, it's going to help make it look a little bit more realistic too. Okay, so now I'm going to start coloring my branch. So I saved this brown. It's a little bit more warm than the other colors, and that is going to stand out more so it doesn't look like he's the exact same color as the branch. And then if I want to give the branch a little bit more texture, I can take one of the other browns and add that too. So he will be able to camouflage a little bit in with the branch. And then if I want to, I can go in and add a bunch of leaves. So he looks like he's in a lush green rainforest just hanging out here. Okay, well, he looks like he's just about finished. I won't make you watch me draw the whole background, but here's my sloth. I hope you like this video, and happy sloth drawing.